Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. All right, my guest today is Tricia Benn. She is the general manager of the Hero Club. Tricia, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much, Michael. I'm so thrilled to be here with you.
I'm glad you're here. You had a marvelous event in South Dakota just a little while ago. What lessons did you learn from it? And before you tell the audience what the event was and what the goal was, and then I do want to hear about the lessons.
It was an incredible trip that we did. We hosted about 150 CEOs, founders, and investors that are part of the Hero Club. So, Michael, as you know, I'm a partner in Csuite Network and the general manager of the Hero Club. So I get to lead this incredible group of business owners and builders that are scaling their businesses and really thinking about more than just the bottom line. They're looking to how they give back, how they contribute to their communities, and really build truly sustainable and adaptable businesses that make a difference. And so we were in South Dakota together. And have you been to Crazy Horse before, Michael?
No.
Okay, so Crazy Horse, so many people have never heard of Crazy Horse, and we need to change that. He is truly one of the heroes of the Native peoples of America. And the Crazy Horse Memorial Foundation is in South Dakota in the Black Hills. We went there and we learned so much about great leadership, and not only through Crazy Horse's example, but also the family that's taken it upon themselves to build his memorial, truly carving a mountain in the likeness of Crazy Horse that is so enormous that Mount Rushmore, that we think to so often as this enormous carving, in South Dakota, it's not very far away actually from Crazy Horse, is just a fraction of the size. Crazy Horse's head is, I believe, 90 feet tall. His nose weighs 120 tons. It is just an enormous task that the Joukowsky family has taken on to deliver on this carving.
Okay, the goal of the gathering. Tell us that.
Mm-hmm. So the goal is for Hero Club members, for those CEOs, founders, and investors that truly are pledged to lead with integrity, transparency, give back to our communities, and share in our success, is to bring us together in a retreat style kind of format and really focus on leadership lessons that help us deliver through our values and the values that I just outlined. So while we were there, we were hosted by the Joukowsky family. Jadwiga and Monique are Hero Club members, along with Lori Bevkar. And so we were able to experience the entire thing through their eyes. And the Monique and Jadwiga have taken on the promise that their father made 70 years ago to carve this mountain. And what we found out while we were there is that it's going to take at least 140 years to complete this carving. And when you think of that as a business leader, maybe our tasks don't seem quite as monumental. They're a little bit easier to achieve than the carving of something that takes on the magnitude of the pyramids or the Sphinx. It's just truly an incredible task. And one of the pieces that we took away and really reflected on in terms of our own businesses is, how do we ensure that we deliver on the courage of our convictions? How do we stick true to what our vision and our values are as we build and scale our businesses? And there's something so powerful in breaking it down to say, this is the vision and the mission that we're on, but these are the values and these are the tasks that we're going to achieve along the way together.
Let's walk through the lessons, because I'm sure there were several of them.
Well, so that the breaking down of the tasks. When I was up on the mountain, one of the carvers said to me, Tricia, you can't just think of we're carving a mountain. It's just way too large of a task. What you say is, by the fall, we'll have this project completed. By the winter, this project completed. And so, it's just that mapping and very purposeful strategic outlook in terms of manageable tasks along the way. So how do we map out that implementable program as opposed to the big, the big end goal of our mission? Really a critical lesson, as well as just having that perseverance. There are going to be days that are incredibly tough, and having our community, our peers that support us, our teams that support us, and really being open to that feedback and connection is critical for great leaders.
That's a big picture. Tell me about some of the people that were there and the takeaways that they may have commented to you about the environment, the events.
There were so many powerful takeaways. It's funny, in the Hero Club, I'll often say, we don't do any breakdown exercises. What did you miss saying to a loved one before they passed away? Things that will make you cry no matter what. We don't do that kind of thing typically whatsoever. We're really focused on how we drive the success of our businesses, how we align our operational success and our mission and our values to really get that exponential, or what we call hero factor leadership, that drives that kind of phenomenal success that we want to be able to see and the impact we want to have with our businesses. But we had moments where members were so overwhelmed with the incredible impact of what other members were contributing in our workshopping, our discussions. Certainly, Jadwiga and Monique and Lori had phenomenal insights to share with us, along with the mayor of Sturgis. Again, some incredible insights. How do you create a $1 billion brand without having one single person in charge? And he was sharing some of his insights in creating sponsorships that go for 75 years in length, and how to think about things just a little bit differently than maybe they had been before. One piece that really stands out in terms of what he was sharing is he was saying that, trends are changing. And so you can't just keep building off of what you've had in the past. You've got to think to the future. So with Sturgis, it's not just about motorcycles and sort of the bringing together of everybody that's interested in motorcycles. They've moved to also great food and all of the interesting community around great food and music. And so that festival will live on, not just around the biker culture, which is an amazingly diverse group, but also these other components, so that they're guaranteeing the success of that event and truly the whole region. When they hold the Sturgis Bike Rally, it is doubling the state population for 10 days. Just unbelievable for a little community of a few thousand people. And so, that insight to really get ahead of the trends and challenges and so on that they will face, just as the population changes and the interests change of different people.
Tell me how the people that are not part of the Hero Club derive entry into the Hero Club, one, and two, how they gain this knowledge, this enterprise level knowledge from the people that are in the Hero Club. How does that come out so that somebody can instantly know, this is what it's about, this is how I get involved, and this is what I get out of it?
Well, we would love for anybody that this message is ringing true with to come to our heroceoclub.com website. We have a, do I qualify section there, and we'd love to hear from you, because really at the end of the day, if the message rings true to you, it's really important to know there are so many other business leaders across all industries and sectors, size and stage of business, and then absolutely, totally diverse backgrounds that also share those values and want to be part of building something great together. So that's one piece. The other piece is that everything we do in the Hero Club is about truly connecting and building off of that sense of and belief in abundance. Even members that have something that might be considered in a traditional sense competitive, it's so funny because I'll say, I was just talking to a member this morning, have you thought about or have you spoken with this member? They have something that's in a very similar space. Oh, they talk every week. They're already collaborating. They're doing things together, and they're so excited about the next thing they're going to be doing together. So everything we do is facilitating that opportunity to truly connect and really look to how do we create something great together, and also learn from each other, build. We're no longer teenagers. We want to learn from mistakes that great people and great leaders have made as well, and have the benefit of skipping through those tough things as quickly as we possibly can.
I want to let everybody know that your Hero Club and the networks that you're connected to is truly national. I mean, I'm looking at the list here. You're everywhere from Albuquerque to Virginia Beach. If you want to look at it on an alphabetical level, I think 90 million viewers per month to derive this
Oh my goodness,
information,
yes. Yeah, so through the Csuite Network, we have over 90 million views. If you just take one stab in terms of our full access through C-Suite TV, radio, and our events and our speaking and so on, it's tremendous. We are actually North America wide and then global. And it's so interesting because our message is so powerful that we have members that have joined from South Africa, Australia, Japan, Europe, Scandinavia, I mean, you name it, because purely through word of mouth and the power of that message. And so we don't do any targeting globally, but our members talk. And so in Crazy Horse, we had members from Australia and various other places around the world, just absolutely marveling at this incredible experience. One of our members came from Australia. It was his very first time in the United States.
Tricia, I can't wait to have our next interview and interview the people that you have within your organization that have something impactful to say to our audience.
Michael, thank you so much. I'm so thrilled. Thank you for being such a great ambassador and host within Csuite Network and a partner. I'm so excited to get to update with you and certainly be of any help that I can be. If anybody wants to reach out, they're more than welcome to. We have lots of great things going on and so excited about what everybody's doing in our network.
My pleasure. We'll talk to you soon. All right, you've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.